everyone. I hope you're having a good World Book Day. So as you can see, probably most of you might know where this is from. I'm going to be reading Harry Potter to you today. I've got the Gryffindor Common Room on the board and I'm going to be reading to you. So my World Book Day costume will be Hermione Granger. So I'm going to read to you the section that Hermione is introduced to Harry Potter and Ron Weasley. Okay, so far in the story, we've met Harry Potter. We've seen where he's grown up. Okay, he's went and got all of his school stuff. Hagrid's went and got him. And he's gone into Diagon Alley and got all of his school supplies. And now he's on the train with Ronald Weasley on the way to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft, okay, and Wizardry. So, let's begin. He had just raised his wand when the compartment door slid open again. The toadless boy was back, but this time he had a girl with him. She was already wearing her newest Hogwarts robes. "Has anyone seen a toad? Neville's lost one," she said. She had a bossy sort of voice, lots of bushy brown hair and a rather large front teeth. "We've already told him we haven't seen it," said Ron. But the girl wasn't listening. She was looking at the wand in his hand. "Oh, are you doing magic? Let's see it then." She sat down. Ron looked taken aback. All right." He cleared his throat. "Sunshine daisies, Battle turn the stupid fat rat yellow." He waved his wand, but nothing happened. Scabbers, his rat, stayed grey and fast asleep. "Are you sure that's a real spell?" said the girl. "Well, it's not very good, is it? I've tried a few simple spells just for practice, and it's all worked for me. Nobody in my family is magic at all. It was ever such a surprise when I got my letter, but I was ever so pleased, of course. I mean, it's the very best school of witchcraft there is. I've heard. I've learnt all of our sets of books off by heart, of course. I just hope it'll be enough. I'm Hermione Granger, by the way. Who are you?" She said this all very fast. Harry looked at Ron and was relieved to see his stunned face that hadn't learnt all the sets of books off by heart either. "I'm Ron Weasley," Ron muttered. "Harry Potter?" said Harry. "Are you really?" said Hermione. "I know all about you, of course. I got a few extra books for background reading, and you're in the modern magical history and the rise and fall of the dark arts and great wizarding events of the 20th century." "Am I?" said Harry, feeling dazed. "Goodness, didn't you know? Have found out everything I could if it was me," said Hermione. "Do either of you know what house you'll be in? I've been asking around and I hope I'm in Gryffindor. It sounds like the best by far. I heard here Dumbledore himself was one, but I suppose Ravenclaw wouldn't be too bad. Anyway, we better go and look for Neville's toad. You two had better change, you know. I expect we'll be there soon." And she left, taking the toadless boy with her. "Whatever house I'm in, I hope she's not in it," said Ron. He threw his wand back into the trunk. "Stupid spell. George gave it to me. I bet he knew it was a dud." What house are your brothers in?" asked Harry. "Gryffindor," said Ron. Gloom seemed to be settling on him again. "Mum and Dad were in it too. I don't know what they'll say if I'm not. I don't suppose Ravenclaw would be too bad, but imagine if they put me in Slytherin. That's the house you know who was in." "Yeah," said Ron. He flopped back onto his seat, looking depressed. "You know, I think the ends of Scabbard's whiskers are a bit lighter," said Harry, trying to take Ron's mind off houses. "So what do your oldest brothers do now that they've left?" Okay, and I am going to stop there because it goes on to them arriving at Hogwarts and then the adventure really begins when they're there. Okay, so obviously Harry Potter is a series of books. This is the first book, okay, the Philosopher's Stones, but there are a series of books and you can find them in the library as well. Okay, there are movies, so you might have already watched the movie, but I always say the books are better than the movies. Okay, so I hope you have a lovely World Book Day and I'll see you all on Monday. Bye guys.